Hello, educators. Happy June. I'm going to say that all June long. The countdown is on. We are counting the days down till summer. And I want to talk to you about something we educators are very bad at. We are really bad at celebrating ourselves. I feel like this job is never ending. There's always an enormous to-do list. And it is never really done. It's not like we're lawyers and we work this really hard case for a really long time and then we win, hopefully. We win this case and everyone's like, woo! And then they go out to celebrate and they have, go out to a bar and have drinks or have a big celebration and everyone's like, congratulations. I feel like for educators, it's so overwhelming. In June, the end of the year, we're packing up. We're trying to get ready for the next year. We might be moving schools or moving classrooms. We have so much to do, and it is such a go, 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 go time, as really with our entire jobs. But in June especially, it's hot. The kids are wild, and we have so much stuff to do if we want to set ourselves up for success for next year, as well as packing up or cleaning our classrooms, doing all those things to end the school year, report cards, all that stuff. And I find it is so overwhelming for us, the constant go, 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 until the last day of school. And the bell goes, and you're so excited for this moment. The bell goes, the kids scream, or we scream, and then it's just done. And it's all of a sudden quiet, and you're like, oh, it's actually summer, like this year's over. And it's just sort of this weird lull. I've always found it so bizarre from like so overstimulated, overwhelmed, and then to just silence. You don't have anything to do. There's quiet. And it's just such like a teeter-totter of emotions, from being slammed busy to nothing. I've always sort of struggled with that. We always come home and I'm like, woo, summer. And we just sort of sit down and don't do anything. And I think that's really where something we really need to fix as educators. We need to celebrate. We need to carve out time for ourselves to really reflect on what this year was. Was it a good year? What was great about the year? What was not so great? What could we do better? What are your wins? What are you proud of? And take that just a little bit of time to just like sort of pat yourself on the back and just be like, wow, I worked my ass off this year, I worked so hard. I really connected with student number one or whatever. This was so challenging, but I kept on going with it and I really showed some success, whatever it may be, right? It's really important to like think about what went right. To just stop for a moment after all the chaos and just be like, wow, it's over. This is what I did really well. I'm so proud of myself. And just taking a moment of, I don't want to say self-worth, but like, I guess just being proud of yourself and really taking a moment to be like, I worked so hard this year. Yay me. There's such a negativity bias in education because, as we know, there's so many things happening throughout the day, right? There's hundreds of things happening throughout one day. And, we have one positive moment with one student, a connection or a light bulb moment that they had. And because there's so much negativity in education, we have problems going on, we get a mean email, whatever it may be, we focus on all the negative stuff because there is more of it, right? So we focus on the negativity rather than those positive moments. And it really is important for us to take a moment throughout the year and record those good moments. Save your favorable emails of a parent or a student emailing you to say like, thank you. Take those, take the pictures, and really like take a moment to feel proud of yourself that you're doing all this work, and like acknowledge the positive moments that you're getting as a teacher, because it is a heavy job. It is a really emotionally loaded job. So to take those positive moments and like really cherish them is really important. We forget a lot of wins throughout the school year because we focus on this negativity bias. Students have multiple wins throughout the year. Maybe they've started reading. Maybe they're starting to recognize their alphabet or their numbers. Maybe they're starting to really understand math or really have a passion for science. Maybe they're super into chess that you just pulled out during a rainy recess, right? Like there are little tiny wins that we need to look at. Teachers have many wins too. Maybe we got better at having better boundaries, and therefore this year we had a lot more energy. Maybe we got way better and way clearer about classroom management. Maybe we asked for help. That's something that I have a really hard time with. Asking for help, we need to help each other for sure. Trying to say no more, trying to leave work at the bell, right? All these little things, these are wins for us. Also, community wins could be something you did for the whole school. Maybe you ran track and field. Maybe you connected better with parents. Maybe you connected better with colleagues and sort of had like a Friday drink thing, or ice cream thing or cake thing, just to celebrate with your colleagues that it's Friday. Or it could be just creating a welcoming classroom culture in your school. Those are all huge wins. I think in education, we really focus on perfection, but really it's never ever going to be perfect, right? So I think we need to change perfection to impact, right? Who did you impact this year? What little tiny things did you do in your classrooms that really impacted students or you, right? Maybe you made someone feel safe. Maybe you felt you provided food for them because they didn't have any food. Maybe you provided, a silly activity every day, like a funny TikTok video that you could watch, and just to have some laughing moments with your students. All that stuff really matters so much. Even just like conversations in the hallway, or giving a kid a high five, or just like, I think a lot of times in the morning when I see my students come in, we can read our students very well, and I can see in their face they're not good. So I can go up and be like, you're not good. Go in the back corner, like take a break, eat what you need to do, like do what you need to do, eat something, take care of yourself. And I think knowing our students is really more important than perfection for sure. So I want you to make a list. Yes, I'm giving you homework. I'm so sorry. I want you to think about, what are you proud of this year? I want you to write it down. I am proud of. What are you proud of that you stuck with your classroom this year, that you were more concrete and about like classroom management? What are you proud of? Who did you help? I helped. Who did you help? Name the people. Name how you helped them. You help hundreds of people a day. So this should be pretty easy for you, but I want you to be specific. Who did you help? How did you help? Right? We do so much, and we really find it gets unnoticed, I think. We don't see it as being helpful. We're just doing, right? So I think taking that time and really noticing what you've accomplished is really important. What did you learn? Did you read some professional development books? Did you learn about a hobby? Did you learn how to knit or paint or whatever it may be? that's really important, right? Just even for your mental health, but also for being a good teacher, taking care of yourself. What did you survive? I hate how we talk about survive. We're surviving, not thriving, but sometimes we do just survive. So what did you survive this year? Hopefully not much, but I hope that it was more a positive year for you, but sometimes we just have to survive it. And I want you to think about, for next year, what do you want more of? For me, I really want to have better boundaries when I go back to school next year. I want to have way more joy in the classroom. I want to laugh with my students. I want to have fun with my students, but I also want to be like very routine and structured so we can laugh, be silly, and then get back to it. The last thing I want you to think about, yes, we can reflect, but holy crap, do we need to celebrate ourselves? I want you to do something awesome for you. So what would be the most amazing way to start your summer? Maybe going out to like a sunset dinner. Maybe going to the beach for a day. Maybe buying a cake and putting some freaking candles and celebrating yourself. Do it. Maybe having a pizza party with your close colleagues, right? And like just letting go and sort of enjoying that it's summer together. There's so many different ways that we can celebrate, but I really think it's so important that we start to celebrate this. How are you going to celebrate the end of the school year and go into summer? It can't just be like a crazy time till a lull and then that's it and you go into summer. Let's celebrate it. We deserve to be celebrated. Yes, we're exhausted. I'm not saying the Friday or the Thursday when school is over that you have to go out that day. That's not what I'm saying, because I know you just want to fall down on the couch. But I would schedule something. Like maybe you want to go to Nordique that day. Maybe you want to go to the spa. Maybe you want to get your nails done. Like whatever it may be, I want you to book something in for you. This is so important for you to have sort of like a mental, physical, I don't know if I'm using those words right there, but an event that is like school is over for the year. I killed it. I did a really good job. I'm going to celebrate myself by doing this. And do something you've wanted to do for a while. Celebrate yourself. It's really important. I would really love to hear what celebrations you do, if you already do this in your end of school sort of celebration mode. What do you do to celebrate that school is over? Do you have like a ritual that you do? Or if you don't, what are you thinking about? Because I would love to know. I hope this was helpful. I think in order for us to really take good care of ourselves, we also need to celebrate ourselves, and we deserve celebration. Teachers are so hardworking, we're dedicated, and you deserve to be celebrated. I hope this helped. Please let me know what you think below. Talk to you soon.